It's a shame. It's a travesty. It's, dare I say, a despairingly and disheartening lamentability what the undead waifus must suffer. She typically partakers of debauchery, lust, romance, and love to anime specimens of the monster girl variety typically tend to have a abhorrence or a reverence to certain monster girl species. Whether it be due to phobias, allergies, or general uncertainty, there are proud monster waifus that, put simply, are not as desired as some of the other more prominently glorified impressive monster women. One of them being the rotting, decrepit, and disheveled zombie woman. No one ever mentions a zombie woman as their favorite waifu, that it really makes one doubt and ask the theoretical hypothetical of, is it feasibly possible to love and smash a anime zombie monster woman respectfully and safely? You see, being the researcher that I am, I quickly considered all the possible factors and responsibilities and even calamities that could arise when engaging anime zombie women in such a affection-themed way. At the end of it all, it really comes down to if you, my dearest degenerates, are strong and stable enough to handle all that woman. I am, of course, talking about how hypothetically, if you were to romance a zombie anime woman, remember, these ladies are both dead and not dead. It's important, imperative to look past their lack of organs, simple-minded nature, collapsible limbs, clammy ligaments, droopy liquefied weakened skin, coagulated blood, sensitive hair, cold temperatures, weakened bone structure, and weak muscular body composition. At least that's what I would say if they were actually full zombies. You see, I propose a radical idea, my scientists and researchers. Anime zombie women are not true zombie creatures, at least in a traditional sense. Assuming they unalived, the decaying process still occurs as with any non-living body, where when something is no longer alive, the body is deprived of oxygen, which the body needs for cells and organs. And when this happens and blood circulation stops, huge amounts of carbon dioxide invade the body, making an acidic environment, causing the membranes in the cells to explode and bust everywhere. Subsequently, those membranes release enzymes that cause the body to eat itself out from the inside. The blood begins to pool, and the flesh becomes loose. Rigor mortis then takes place, where due to fascinating chemical reactions, the muscles stiffen and turn clammy. The movement is quite hard. This whole process takes hours or several days, and then eventually, the pooled blood coagulates, and the body begins to bloat, caused by gases released by bodily enzymes. And then, respectfully, after many days, the body deflates, and the odor that one would expect from a decaying meat shell, curiously, is not really present, and that is where the whole them not being fully dead comes into play. Through various deductions, I believe the undead woman is only really structured and allocated as a rotting corpse. A shell, if you will. Put simply, I believe they're sort of like bananas, and that they may be very rotten on the outside, but on the inside they are quite fine and very sweet. Put even more simply, they only look that way, is what I'm trying to say, as it appears that their wrinkly thinking organ, or brain, is not entirely absent or destroyed, thus allowing them to function, communicate, and interact with their living human counterparts, as well as retaining their memories. Strikingly bizarre. It could be zombie women are just built different, a few of you might deduce. This could possibly be true due to their genetic resilience, possibly subconsciously going against death, delaying and hindering the putrefaction of their innards, and most enticingly, their brain. Anime specimens are extremely durable and can withstand strains, pain, and ailments with way more ease compared to dainty 3D humans. And I would say this would explain why certain zombie women, not all, but some, do still try to make an effort to consume brains and flesh, as they might possibly have a digestive system still, as if their insides were dissolved, what use or point would there be to doing all that? So in the end, what did we learn? Well, theoretically, we learned that zombie women could simply just be average anime women that are so strong that they in some way or other were able to fight death, just not win, and were sort of stuck in between life and death as a zombie woman. And as a result, most are in a state of debilitated mortification. So remember, if you do decide to chase after a zombie woman, look within their soul and most of all treat them with compassion and let them know you care, as this is all out of their control and it's just a natural part of their undead nature. It's like them retaliating against you for your height or the fact that you have small ears or your eye color. You can't change those things naturally, and neither can they. And with that, if you guys enjoyed this video, theoretically, if you have watched this far, then you do enjoy my videos, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to become a full-fledged degenerate scientist, researcher, or what have you. And I'll back to answer another question I'm scientist can answer. Bye, my degenerates.